Our Family Tree, an Evolution Story by Lisa Westberg Peters, illustrated by Lauren Stringer. All of us are part of an old family. The roots of our family tree reach way back to the beginning of life on Earth. We've changed a lot since then. When we began, we didn't look like people. We didn't have 2 eyes to blink or 10 toes to wiggle. We were just tiny round cells in the deep, dark sea. On the outside, we were so small, we were almost invisible. But on the inside, we had the same kind of spiraling genetic code for life we have today. And that's the way our family stayed, generation after generation, year after year for millions of years, tiny and round, floating in the sea. But then the earth changed. Land rose from the oceans, the air filled with oxygen. Life changed too. Slowly, one step at a time, some cells joined together and became plants. Our cells joined together and we became animals. On the outside, we were squishy and soft like worms. On the inside, our cells had many shapes, square like boxes, pointy like stars, round like ripe seeds, the same way they do now. As the sea rose and fell, our family changed again. On the outside, we had scales to protect us and fins, 2 on each side, to swim against strong currents. On the inside, we had spiny backbones that helped us move as freely as we do today. When families of green plants and insects began living on the land, we followed them. On the outside, we still had scales, but we looked like huge salamanders. We crawled out of the sea on legs, 2 on each side. We didn't stray far, and we returned to the water to lay our eggs. On the inside, we had lungs to breathe oxygen, like we do now. As all of the continents on Earth slowly joined into one, we left the water completely. On the outside, we looked like hairy lizards. We hunted all day and had sharp teeth to tear our food. On the inside, our blood ran warm, almost as warm as it does today. In one of the Earth's dark times, nearly all life went extinct, but many families survived. Ours was among them. On the inside, we were small and furry. We hid or slept during the day, and we scurried about at night. On the inside, we made milk for our babies the way we do now. After an asteroid shattered the calm and a layer of fine dust settled on everything, we changed again. On the outside, we looked more and more like we do now, but we still walked on all 4s. We climbed tree trunks with our thumbs and thumbnails, toes and toenails. On the inside, the bones of our hands looked almost the same as they do today. After the earth cooled and the forests shrank, we left the trees to live in the open grasslands. On the outside, we walked upright on 2 legs with our 2 arms free for using tools. On the inside, we had large brains, but not as big as they are now. Today is a long time from when our family started. Slowly, one step at a time, we've changed. On the outside, we are all people from the size of our heads to the shape of our toes. On the inside, we are all people with big brains that wonder who we are, where we came from, and where we're going next. We began as tiny round cells, and we've changed a lot since then, but we carry with us reminders of each step of our past. That's how it is with families, and ours go back a long, long way. The end.